And I suppose because you are not talking about the title deeds to properties that belong to the KMC that, you know, the council has tried to get from government still and not getting. And their road project, he was spot on these.
Well, the title deeds, I don't have any information on that.
Okay.
I cannot speak on that. I think that would be for maybe the minister to come and respond to that. But I cannot speak on that information. That for the road projects, like I said, there is no competition between central government and the municipalities. In fact, they should complement each other. That is why the central government created.
Well, central government requested the original procurement documents given to GPPA. And once they had that, they sat on them. And the only time they knew that government was looking into...
Well, but don't say it as if that is the fact. Say he said that. He said that. These are statements he said. He said exactly. Yes. Okay. But the way you are now repeating it as if that has happened. He said that. Well, if you talk to government will tell you something else.
Everything we're saying now is based on what Talib said.
Yes.
So, I mean, whether I say he said or doesn't say, we are directly quoting and dealing with what Talib said here on Tuesday. So that's
you would make that assumption because you know, but the listener would see it differently because he wouldn't know from the angle you are speaking. Okay. So what I'm just trying to point out is...
So what happened to those documents?
Well, like I said, also, there is a reason. If that has happened, I'm not sure if it has happened, I wouldn't know because I did not really find out about that. What I know is that as a government that is serious...
So you were only interested in what he said about the president, which is not surprising, and the cars, because you happen to be, you know, a beneficiary of those cars.
No. The office happens to be the beneficiary. Okay. The cars is for the office. So what is important is that, Peter, I know that this government has no reason or no benefits from undermining or frustrating the councils or the municipalities. In fact, they complement what we do, and if they do well and develop their municipalities and councils, government takes credit because people will understand that this is part of a system. Now, we would not do anything if the kind of a municipality wants to build roads, which is within their mandate. Government will support them because it brings development to the people. And remember, our policy is to promote and enhance infrastructural
but his complaint is government is frustrating him rather than helping him.
No. Government is not. What government is doing is to ensure
he explained how NRA has been stonewalling the project.
No. You see, whenever you want to bring systems and ensure procedures are followed, perhaps that is what he interpreted as being frustrated. NRA has to ensure that standards are followed, that there is, and these standards must be followed in terms of, you cannot just allow anybody to come on to build any road. No, it doesn't work like that. You must follow standards and due process. Once you follow all standards and due process, obviously there is no reason for them to deny you building the road. So I think he should understand that the government has no reason. What the government wants to do is to work with all municipalities and councils and to ensure that they deliver, because if they deliver, government delivers.